Okay, so what about me and Melanie's fursona today?
No, without Manny's persona, that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree, that's kinda weird. Too late, I already did it, huh?
And howdy, it's me, Manny. It is true, I drew my mascots fursona before redesigning my fursona. We don't talk about it. I was in a mood. I really wanted to draw those two. Like, they're my mascots for a reason. Their design is really nice. They complement each other well. It's fun, it's vibey, and I couldn't help myself. As a little bit of a furry, I asked myself, what if they were furries? What if they had a fursona? And like for a second, I considered Melanie as a cat and Kayla as a bunny. But I'm annoying! And I thought, but what if I did neither? Cause Melanie kinda gives dragon, not gonna lie, you know? Powerful, dangerous, sleek, scary, majestic. Look at those horns. I try to like make them have the same vibe as their hair, but like, you know, up instead of down. Also, the freckles are scales, and I put a few scales all around them. And oh my god, drawing furry anatomy when they are sitting is so difficult. I already have trouble with furry anatomy as is. Oh god. I looked at references because I'm not used to drawing furry art, and I had a lot of trouble getting this tail to look right. It just didn't. It didn't feel as flowy, round as I wanted. I don't know how to explain. So there's like those like tail scales that kinda resemble their hair more, cause I don't really like fursonas with hair. Personal preference of mine. Feel like they're wearing wigs, which is fine, but my brain doesn't really compute, and so I didn't want to. I really liked coming up with the design. Also, big scales or eyebrows, we kinda love it. And as you can clearly see from that song, I made Kayla a doggy, a little dog, cause of course, look at them and their personality, it just makes sense. It's a specific breed of dogs, but I forgot the name. So if you know, tell me in the comments, cause I genuinely have no idea how to even find out. Like, I can't put my drawing in Google Lens and be like, what breed of dog is this? And it will be like, it's a drawing, my dude, and I will be like, fair, you know? Anatomy again, look at this. How do you compute with this? Huh? Explain to me. Explain. But doing the tail was really fun because I made it vlog. Right now you can't really tell how fun it is, but it will be once we get later, you know? And I put them a little closer because, you know, cute vibes. I just really like this drawing, man. It was really fun. I also really like doing Kayla's design. It was a little more experimental, but you will see that when we get to that, you know. Getting the colors for those two was difficult. Coming up with the design it was fine. I did all those little references to Melanie's hair. I did the flower. I did the anatomy right. Fun times. But once I'm done with the line art, and I need to come up with what color goes where, I'm sweating. I don't know. It's difficult. Getting a fursona's colors right is hard work, my guy. When you're working from like an existing design that you're trying to translate as a fursona, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just did it wrong, but oh my god. And also I had to fix the head shape. I don't know if you saw that. We don't talk about it. I like all the spikies that are going on. Oh, and also I had to put the hand properly, like on whatever non-existent existing floor that exists. Maybe. That might exist. Ugh. I really like how this turned out. Like, you don't understand. I'm a furry and I think this is really neat. It looks very cool, very epic. It looks nice. I did a way better job than any other drawing I did. And I know I said that I don't like fursonas having hair, but while doing research, because I was still like thinking about it, because it did feel wrong, I realized that some dragons have manes, and so I kind of manified their hair to like make it more mane-like. I hope the little part at the front really helps to show that it's a mane and not hair. And I added a little puff at the end of the tail, because if there is a little mane, there has to be a little puff at the tail, you know. It just fits, and I did the shape of the hair, because of course, what else would you do? It just makes sense. It's a well-rounded design. Very nice line art. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like I will have absolutely no idea what colors goes where at all. How could it ever come to that? Of course not. That's a problem I only had with Melanie, by the way. The colors for Kayla were really obvious in my mind, but Melanie, I'm just preparing you for me changing the colors and having zero clue what I'm doing, because you need to be prepared for that. It's kind of embarrassing. So we start off with giving the mane the same color as the hair. Makes sense, since they both have natural colors. I decided to keep the colors for their bodies. Then I try gray for the scaly part, stomach, the eye as the eye, you know. That makes sense. Staying the same color, fun stuff. I do the highlight of the mane. Everything goes well. It's fine. It's all good. We're having fun. I try to add scales. They look bad. We try our best. I realize I'm not even in the right layer. Adapt, overcome. I'm coding something and I can tell that I'm missing something. There's something before adapt and overcome. What is it? Fail, adapt, overcome? Is that it? What am I even referencing? I'm adding some colors to the ear. I try to give different scale colors and I go, this is not working out. There's something wrong. So I try to do the scales on the tail to kind of get a hang of it. I also remember that I should also do it with the eyebrows. I get rid of the lion art to make it more obvious that they're scales. It starts going better. I put them on their body. Everything is great. What could possibly go wrong? Everything looks fine so far. What? What do you mean you changed the colors? I added... They're wearing nail polish on their claws. Not really, but you know. I scale the scales that like are where the freckles usually are. I add them on the other cheek. Everything is going great. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I start fixing some things of the design, like adding a second thing to spiky teeth because it just looks better. I look at it and I finally realize I forgot the wings. I forgot that dragons have wings. Well, not all of them, but you can see what kind of dragon the inspiration was and that the wings were forgotten. I'm so embarrassed. And that's what makes like the colors, like I was freaking out when I realized that things were not gonna go well with the colors now. So to show again better that it's a mane and not hair, the wings go before. I do the layering, I do the wing anatomy so that it's fine, that it looks good. It's kind of the same way I draw bat wings, but nobody will say anything about it. It's fine. Basically the same thing. And if it isn't, too bad, because I did it the same and honestly it looks fine. It looks good. So anyone who complains about it, I don't know why you don't like it, because I think it looks nice. But that's not the problem of the wings. The problem is that there is an outside, you know, the little part at the top, and an inside with all the sections. And I didn't know how to color it without having to change the colors, because otherwise it would not look good. I tried white and then I was like, I don't know. First I had to fix a few things. I didn't immediately think that I had to make the wings look good. I don't even know if it took me only this try or more. But I tried the white again. I'm like, no, that's not working out. I turned the gray into black and I make the inside of the wings gray and it looks good. And that's what we're actually going with. Look at how nice it looks and look at how I use the same background every time Mel and Kai are sharing a drawing. It happens every time because I really like the Melanie part to have Kayla's background color and vice versa. And now we're getting into the puppy. It's very cute. It's very nice. Very fluffy. I still have no idea what dog breed it is. I remember the beanie. Finally, I almost forgot the beanie. Those are my mascots. Why do I forget so many things? Then I add a little like fluff of tufts of fur, kind of like the chicks one, to Gonna give the vibe of their hair. It's just like cute fluff. It's very nice. I fixed the shoulders again, because that pose was difficult to get things right. Proportion wise, I make the tail fluffier to match the floof of everything else. I keep going with this stylization of tail wagging. It's not staying. I'm sorry for spoiling you, but it's not staying like that because I didn't like it. Then I'm fixing the paws because I also needed a fix. I add more floof to the arms. I don't think there was floof in the sketch. I could be wrong though. Did I add those claws? I don't think so, but I might have, no idea. I do the paws again. I try to fix the anatomy because it was not really good. I don't know if it's better. Well, it is better, but if it's like good now or if it's just better, but still kind of wrong. I have no idea. I'm a furry who like isn't used to drawing furry art, so I'm not really like I'm learning. This is like my 5th drawing, I think. So as you can see, I felt way more confident about this. I already knew that this pinkish skin color like would be used for the main color of the fur. I added the earring because it's important to not forget. I'm added the 2 hair colors. It's very nice. It's very fun. And I add the pattern because I needed to do a fun like fur patterns that this dog breed has, because what would be the point of choosing a specific dog breed? Like you have the dog breed, you need to also have the dog breed's fur pattern and choose one that just makes sense. You don't just make it up. And I really liked this one with like the darker and the lighter and all those like spots of different colors. But obviously I used Kayla's colors instead of like normal dog colors. Kinda obvious, don't you think? Look at all those spots. Isn't it fun? I did it while black and white because I really wanted to focus on making them like spot shaped. And I kinda wanted the surprise of what it would look when it was already done. Hoping they would ground me because I was kinda scared, but it did, so I win. I'm so smart. I'm so good. It was fun. I looked at references and looked at different part of the dog and put the little things, and I almost forgot to do it on the leg, but then I remembered. I was like, no wait, the leg also needs it. What am I doing? Why did I forget that? What happened? Huh? So I'm adding the little dots on the fur, on the leg too, and then I'm gonna do the tail, and it's very nice and I really like it. I don't know which of the 2 I like more, honestly. Those designs are so fun, and then I'm like this kinda naked and I added a dog color. Listen, it just felt right. I really needed to. I don't really understand because Kayla doesn't have a necklace, but they felt naked. I can't explain it to you. It was just missing. So I did it, you know. I had to. it was calling upon me, and I had to understand how to draw colors. I had to look at reference. I did the dress front yin as the color little tag. Very cute, very nice. We're adding the eye. They're looking at Melanie and wagging their tail, cause silly vibes. They're totally besties. and Kayla is entitled delusional about it, since Melanie always tries to get rid of them. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. And I added the highlight in the eye, the little lights, because I kind of forgot, and I made Kayla look more happy and playful and silly and joyful, because why was that not like that from the start? What happened? And I remembered the freckles because I forgot the freckles. I didn't do anything about those freckles, because if I can give my ponies freckles that are see-through the fur, like I can do that too. I added then a little teeth, way smaller than Melanie's, and I don't remember how we ended up here, but I saw braided dogs, and I have no idea if it's AI generated or if it's real, but either way, Kayla totally would do that to themselves for like fun. It's just like just for the sake of doing it. So I did that to like, because the silhouette was missing the braids, so I added them back, and that's where I fixed the tail wagging, and this one is so much better. Look at this, look at this, it's very cute, wagging the tail, like it reads so much better as tail wagging. It's very cute. Had a little trouble choosing the right like shade for the little movement line, but I found it eventually, and then I highlighted the braids, cause why not, you know? It looks nice like that, very sleek, very cute, little puppy. And yeah, those are their fursona. I hope you like it. I really liked it. I think it's very silly. It's very fun. Probably not the last time I will do that. I think I might do it with like the main 6 from MLP. I've been thinking about doing that for a long time, and I just might actually do it one of these days, you know? So, like, if you wanna see that, tell me about it, so I'll do it faster. But yeah, then I tried to do a 4 and I didn't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. Or maybe I'm not. No, I think I'm keeping it actually. Never mind, I think I'm keeping it. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm even adding shadows. I'm a filthy, filthy liar, and I'm sorry. I apologize, it's true. I wanna apologize to all my fans. I'm sorry. I'm kind of losing it because it's really late and I need to go to bed, but that's fine. The grind never stops. The grind never stops. And I'm adding the little annoyed emotion thingy because I had to, and I'm kind of tracing it because I'm still learning how you draw that. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Take care. Bye!